What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the video and welcome back to the hustle. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Tony and I've been documenting my journey since I started my cargo van business here on YouTube. Now, I started this business about 3 years ago with very little knowledge and very little resources, with a simple goal to escape the traditional 9 to 5 and just follow my dreams and do something I truly enjoy. I started with one cargo van that I paid for using my friend's money at the time, but I was able to grow the business, and today we have 3 cargo vans. The thing is, by the end of this video, we only have 2. Let me explain why. Alright guys, as some of you know, this is my 2001 Ford E350 and it's been broken for about 4 months. Now, because I love it so much, because I started my whole business with this cargo van, I have been trying to fix it, but it has been extremely difficult, and that's mostly because of the mechanics that I've been dealing with. Initially, when this cargo van broke down, my mechanic at the time told me this was an easy fix. I followed his guidance and we accomplished nothing. After a few weeks, he stopped answering my calls, and that led me to find a different mechanic. With this new mechanic, he recommended a new engine would be my best solution. Instead of fixing this one and deal with ordering parts and hoping that the issue gets fixed, he said let's just find a good engine and put it in, which wasn't a bad idea because I've seen it done. Either route I take, the fix was around $3,000 in parts and labor, but now let's be honest. Between doing my routes, the morning one and the afternoon one, making these videos in between for you guys, and being a father at home, I chose to just let it go and focus on the future, since my time is very limited, which is why this van situation was dragged for so long. I'd rather let someone else with more time in their hands take it and put it back to work. So yeah guys, this might be the last time we see this cargo van in the channel, as I am selling it as it is. We did learn a lot, and hopefully we can apply everything we learned into our new fleet. And then let's not forget about the Transit Connect. This Transit Connect was my second cargo van. It's also been amazing. It's great on gas, it's great to do local deliveries in the city, and it just has been an amazing little cargo van. Except for the birds. The birds don't seem to like this cargo van very much. If you're gonna be hauling small loads in the city, I highly recommend you to get one of these. You'll always find parking, it's great on gas, and the maintenance ain't so bad. And even for a few months, this used to be my personal car. I would go to the store, I would go anywhere in this cargo van before I bought my actual personal car. So for next year, the goal is to have 2 transits. So we're gonna sell the red cargo van, which I haven't used in the past 4 months. So I'm paying for insurance and I'm paying for parking, things like that. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're also gonna get rid of this cargo van here. But this one is gonna be towards December at the end of the year for tax purposes. Now, the only reason I'm selling this cargo van is because this particular route has been growing. I've been picking up more stops and more stops, to the point that sometimes on heavy days I have to leave a stop because it doesn't fit. So there's potentially room to grow this route, but I just don't have the space. But it still serves a great purpose with my afternoon route because it's only 2-3 boxes. So even after 2 years of ownership, I don't regret anything about this cargo van. It still looks amazing. It's just a little bit dirty, but I don't regret anything about this cargo van. Now the idea is to consolidate. So I am going to sell this cargo van. This is going to be the last year. I'm probably going to sell it around December. And I like the transits, man. I like the transits. Maybe we can get another transit to have 2 matching transits. Alright guys, I want to show you what I mean by not having enough space. So today is one of those heavy days, and as you can see, there's barely any space. You go on this side, it's the same situation. As you can see, barely any space. Now, having no space means you're gonna be working very uncomfortable. It's also gonna be a little bit more time consuming because you're constantly moving things around to make sure everything fits. And of course, not having enough space cancels out your opportunity to take extra stops and make extra money. Like I said, it wasn't always like this. It just happens that I've been picking up stops over the time, and now I can't even fit them anymore. Check that out, a barbershop in a van. I'm telling you, man, people really be hustling out here. Look at that, they're filming a movie. Ha, nice. You see guys, that's exactly why I love this job, because I'm always seeing something new. I'm always seeing something different. It's not so repetitive. I love being out on the road. Alright guys, so I'm heading to the warehouse where I have my cargo van parked. I posted it for sale last Sunday as a mechanic special. I listed all the problems that it had. It's not running at the moment, so I also put that on there. This morning I got on the phone with a potential buyer. Pretty cool guy. He owns a shop locally, which makes me pretty happy because he's got all the resources needed to put this cargo van back to work again. Real quick guys, the second day after I purchased this cargo van, somebody hit me right there. Of course it was very frustrating because I just bought it and I still don't know who did it. That's why we're teaming up with VIOFO. VIOFO is a dashcam company that has been around since 2010, focusing on providing some of the best dashcams in the market. This is the A229 Plus model and it's a 3-channel option which includes front and rear view as well as interior. This particular dashcam records in 2K, which is perfect for my needs, but they also have a 4K version available. Everything is included for a super easy installation as well as a hot wire kit and a super easy to use interface with tons of settings to choose from. It has built-in GPS, smart voice controls, and motion detection, which is my favorite part. The video quality is surprisingly good and the colors show vividly, and you can access everything from your phone through the VIOFO app. I even caught this guy wilding as I was setting it up. After using this dash cam for my daily operations, I highly recommend it. It's super easy to use. Whether you want to get footage out of it or for protection, it's always a good way to stay protected while on the road in case of an accident or even theft. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below so you can check them out. Alright guys, so this is it. I just saw the cargo van. She's getting picked up and going to a new home. And she's gone guys, there you have it. She's gone. Alright guys, as you saw, we just sold the red E350. We're moving into bigger and better things this upcoming year. I'm happy it's going to somebody that's gonna put her back to work as she deserves. I did learn a lot with that cargo van. My first year I grossed $96,000, so I'm happy with it. You know, it did its job. So let me get a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content, and don't forget to stay hustling. One thing I know for sure is one day we're gonna get a Porsche, guys. That's a dream.